Everybody's here for this. It's not too late for you.
You need a nap.
No offense taken.
No offense,
Hey
man.
Ron, how long have you been doing this festival? How many years?
Everybody asks that, and I asked Trigger the other day. He started counting them out, and before he got done, he bucked me off.
You have to be careful. Be careful with these equestrians. You never know if they're going to show up, but he does show up every year as your host for the Great Box Bluegrass Festival, performing with the Dry Branch Fire Squad. Again, if you weren't here yesterday, I hate to repeat myself, but I got to tell you that gospel set on Sunday mornings is not to be missed. 10 a.m. See you up there. For me, it's like going to church. It really is. That's my church every year. Once a year. Somebody smarter than me said, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Well, he's going to tell you that to tell you this. Please give a great big Creekside welcome to Ron Thomason.
This workshop, I read about it at the same time you all did. I'd like to say that I have not managed to run down the person who thought of it. But at first it just scared me to death, and then the second thing I thought, nobody's going to come there. Do not worry. And then I got out of the car over here and I thought, they're all there for Doyle. I got this knowledge. But then the last thing that happened was I felt like there's a lot of possibilities, and I would like to say a couple things here. Is I'd really like to get, I promise I'll answer any question to the best of my ability. Anybody that has a question, probably any time. I'd like to start off with a couple of examples. And what I'd like to start off with here is a little poem that I put to music. It's on our last record. In fact, I didn't know when to do this. I've wanted to do this all my life, and I'm going to say a few type of MC words that have a big danger in them. First of all, I hope I'm not talking too fast for you. I do think about this topic all the time, and I've told people this over the years. Making hay is the greatest way to learn how to do mediocre MC work, because you just get in the tractor and you drive along and move back and forth, and there's only a certain number. It doesn't take a genius. It's the longest run. And then you think, man, I thought of a lot of good stuff there. And then you get on the tractor and you rake the hay back and forth. And you think, oh man, I really got some stuff nailed down now. And then you get on the tractor and you bale the hay. And when you do it my way, because I do it for physical fitness, because I'm 73 years old and it's all it works, is I get off the tractor every time and pick up 3 or 4 bales and throw them on the wagon, and pretty soon I got 100 bales, and I drive them back to the barn, and then I stack them up. In my barn in Colorado, I can only get 9 high. Thank heavens. So 9 high, especially, but I'd never tried to do it with a broken leg before. And and I wasn't going to. I promise you I wasn't. Well, I got this guy that's a rancher next to me, and last year both he and his brother ran over themselves with their own trucks. I'm not kidding. It was accidents. And the one brother who broke all but one rib, I know, I'm telling you. I can give this guy a name, Michael Oswald. Grass finished beef, and his brother Steve Oswald was the one that only got it. He was up and running in about 3 weeks, so I told him, I said, look, I'm going to need Jay, that's the guy that works for all of us, because I don't think I can get this job done. Why not? Well, then you got to do it. But it was slow. Anyways, I told you that to tell you this. When you're done with all that work, you've got a couple of aphorisms in you. Everybody would have. Because you learn to, you can't remember. You can't remember like an old saying or something. You got to milk it down to its essence. And so when I was driving over this one, I thought, maybe there'll be a few people in this audience that have to do MC work themselves, or have to run a band, or have to think of things to say, give speeches, give talks and things. And so I wanted, this first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce it with some really dangerous things in it. A couple of things that an MC should probably never say. And if you don't pay real close attention and think it through, you might not get it. And so what this is a poem that I put to music on our last record. And I love this poem. I love teaching school. And I'll never forget the day I came home and my wife said, we're paying people about 10 times what you make teaching school to do what you know how to do. And I thought that was good news. I thought, in my own mind's brain, I was thinking, well, gosh, we must be doing good. We can pay them. And in her mind, it was, you better quit teaching school. We can really get serious about this money thing. And I did, and I wept for weeks. I loved that job so much. Anyways, one of the poems I used to teach was this poem, which I ended up putting to music. And it was written by a wonderful black educator back in the middle of the 1900s. And his name was Paul Laurence Dunbar. And there are still in this nation some schools named after him. Dayton, Ohio has one. There's streets named after him. And one of the reasons that most people, a lot of people see Paul Laurence Dunbar Street and they don't make a connection, and why would they? But the reason that those streets are still there is because of the difficulties that that man went through to get an education and the wonderful poems that he wrote. And so what I did, I wanted to do this all my life, but I've never done it because of the danger in it. Here's the deal. I picked up 10 of our new CDs. Anybody that wants to buy these can buy them for $15, or if you don't have any money, I'll give you one. Or if you're in college or something and you just got a few bucks, you can pay that for it. Or if you want to pay $5 or $10 for it, you can. And the deal is this, no matter what you give me for these CDs, I got to give $2 to everybody in my band for it. Each one. And I love that, because I've always wanted to make the music that we make, especially the hard music, available to people that like it. And I don't want to bother people that don't like it with these CDs. Because I know, don't come up here if you don't like it, but you think you can get a CD for $1. Please don't do that. Don't cheat somebody out because they might like this. But I'm going to give you the raw thing that's on this record, among other things, in this song here, written by Paul Laurence Dunbar, and I'll guarantee most of you ain't going to like it. And, well, first of all, it's very cerebral. And secondly, first catch. It's not time to talk about all the things that's wrong with the introduction of this song yet, but get out ahead. The other thing is that Paul Laurence Dunbar wrote at the same time as Mark Twain, and they both wrote in dialect. And I can't do it singing. I tried. I came as close as I can, but I could do it when I was in the class. And I could go away and quit that singing, Miss Lucy. Put that music book away. What they used to keep on trying. If you practice till you get, you can't start no notes of flying like the ones that Lance and rings from the kitchen in the big woods when Melinda sang. Lucy, quit that singing, put that music book away. What's the use to keep on trying if you practice till you're great? You can't stop no notes of flying like the ones that Ransom rings from the kitchen in the big woods when Melinda sings. You ain't got no natural organs for to make a sound come right. You ain't got the tunes and twistings for to make it sweet and light. Tell you one thing now, Miss Lucy, and I'm telling you for true. When it comes to right singing, ain't no easy thing to do. Easy enough for folks to holler, looking at the lines and dots when there ain't no one can sense it, and the tune comes in spots. But for real melodious music that just strikes your heart and flings, just you stand and listen with me when Melinda sings. Ain't you never heard Melinda, bless her soul, take up the cross? Gal, you don't know what you're missing, you just don't know what you lost. You ought to hear that gal walk, all them swats and all them things, hush their mouth and hides their faces when Melinda sings. She just spreads her mouth and hollers, come to Jesus till you hear sinners trembling steps and voices, timid like a drawing near. Then she turns to rock of ages, close to the cross she clings, and you find your tears are dropping when Melinda sings. Who that says that natural, excuse me, who that says to speak the gospel? Oh man, find your tears dropping when Melinda sings. Who that says that humble praises for the master never can hush your mouth? I hear that music as it rises up and down. Oh, through the hills and valleys high above despair and sorrow, as it makes its way in glory to the very gates of God. Oh, it's sweeter than the music of the educated band, and it's dearer than the song of battle's triumph in the land. It seems holier than evening when the song of church bells ring, as I sit and calmly listen when Melinda sings. Cows will stop back barking, man, to make that child keep still. Can't you hear that music that goes from the valleys to the hills? Let me listen. I can hear it through the brass, your angel wings, soft and low, sweet and cherry when Melinda sings.